gonna try to make this quick, y'all. But welcome to the P.V.O Show. You guys know the podcast hasn't started yet. I didn't start the new season on it. I don't want to start the new season on it until I have a definite person that's gonna be with me. I got a buddy of mine that's saying that he want to do some stuff, so we'll see. Let's get right into this. I got a brand new job. I'm not gonna go all the way out and talk about the job, but there's a lot of things about the job I wish were a lot better. Um, but staying away from that negative thought process on like the people I interact, saying the people that I work with, I want to keep it to like the people that I interact with. And that could be any of you guys. If you guys are in the East Coast, there's a good chance that I could possibly run into you guys. I sell meat. I'm the new, saying I'm a meat man now. Not the people that I'm working with, but customers that I run into. I remember already working in retail how people can already be. I already know. I already know. There's especially like living here in the East Coast, man. Like I'm so used to like some people they just got a certain vibe about them where they don't like nobody, they don't fuck with nobody, and they have no time for the bullshit, and their lingo, everything about them is just like off, and it just like it pushes people away. But to everybody that knows them, they love them, and that's what I've experienced a lot living in the East Coast. And the South is much different. It's much different. You'll still have somebody that's like that, but still, like it's much different in the South. You know what I mean? It really is. There's a huge difference, the East Coast and the South. But some of you guys that I interact with sometimes, man, I wish better for you. My intentions as a salesman really is I am not on any of this shit that some of these guys are on. If I sell to somebody some food, I want them to come back and buy it from me again, and then I want their friends to buy from me, and then I want their family members to buy from me. I want to have that person as a repeat. I want that to be a repeat. I have no intentions of wanting to meet somebody, sell food to them one time, and then like never see them again. Like if I'm a salesman, then that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm a salesman, and like some of the guys I work with don't really get that part. But if you're in sales and you start interacting with other people out there, and your customer base starts building, you now have accounts, not just customers. You really have an account. As long as you do what you're supposed to do, you keep that account because saying you'll gain that person again. But you customers, man, some of y'all are a trip. I've had some of y'all, and here's the thing, like I get it. If someone's talking low, there's nothing you can do. You literally can't hear them. But let's face it, if I'm yelling loud enough for the other person to hear me, as I'm giving my pitch to a person, if the other person can pick it up, you should be able to pick it up. And some people, when they're being asked a question, man, like some people just break, like mentally, they shut down. I've seen it. I've started noticing it, and it's just like, what are you doing? Like, what are you? Like, I'm asking you a very simple question: do you eat this, or this? And some of the reactions sometimes, like the people will just be like, huh? And if you think that it's weird to be asked whether or not you eat dot 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 in the middle of the day, in the morning or whatever, if that comes off as weird to you, then something's only wrong with you, because like people have had door sales jobs for years, saying for an extremely long time. It doesn't even have to be just food. Like there's people that have had these door jobs like, oh my God for an extremely long time. That's how most of this shit gets done. That's how most people get their shopping done. Like the way we're doing shopping now, that's the way people used to do it. It's just there was no internet involved. Y'all do know that, right? Like the grocery store really used to have an account of a household, and there would be a balance in everything. That household would literally get their weekly groceries on a set day, or saying they'll have it all timed out and organized and everything. But there was a schedule. Like all we've done is add the internet to this shit. That's it. Doors like Mr. Kirby, the the vacuum, the old Kirby vacuum. No one goes to the store to go buy a Mr. Kirby vacuum. You happen to have a door salesman that comes by you and goes, "Hey, can I show you our Kirby vacuum?" And they give you a whole fucking demonstration and the whole 9 yards. But I've run into people, I'm asking them this very simple question, and the reaction is like, I have no idea what I should answer to this question, as I'm asking them a very simple question that you should know the answer to. And some people's new reaction now, and this has been a wild one, I'm literally asking people if they eat meat. And I'm being specific about it, but the person that I'm asking, usually, if I'm in Philly, I've seen a lot of y'all say this, and y'all to be ashamed of yourself. Look right dead at me and say, I'm a vegetarian, as I clearly also said something that had nothing to do with beef or chicken. This other meat is acceptable. Some people really don't understand what a vegan and a vegetarian is. Like a vegetarian, you know, they don't eat saying they don't eat meat, but they usually don't uh like a vegetarian usually just doesn't eat saying your cow, saying that they don't eat your regular go-to meats, and some of them still eat fish. Like they gradually prefer to eat fish. But I'm sorry, if you are a vegan, I have no care for you as a human. I have zero. And there's like a bunch of so-called, like, I understand there are things in the black community that we need to change, like our eating habits. Trust me, I'm a diabetic. I know. I already know this. That we got to change some things. But moderation is literally all literally moderation is all people have been asking for. And mind you, switching from the deep fryer to the air fryer is a healthier choice, a much healthier choice, because, like, I'm not gonna lie, fried catfish speaks for itself. Literally speaks for itself. I don't know if we're ever gonna get away from that fucking oil. I don't care what kind of oil it is. I don't care what kind of oil you use. Avocado oil, it don't matter. The doctors don't want us using oil. And if you've ever had a fried catfish sandwich, if you've ever had Popeyes or your own fried chicken at home, telling me to only use the air fryer exclusively, it's a tough one. That's tough. Even though my health is like, hey, try something different, I'm still like, death might be worth it. I can see myself right now sitting there waiting in that line. They're like, yo, how'd you die? Fried chicken. Like, me too. I know. I know. It was hard to say no, right? Yeah. It's hard to say no. It's hard to say no. I remember I really tried to like go without eating fried foods. Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. All right, man. Till next time, man. Like I said, I gotta start shorting these things out. Until next time, guys. It's your boy DLP the Prince. It's P.V.O Show.